If only I brought my pet rock with me.
That's true. Oh, on the bridge, on the rickety bridge, you wanted to bring it with you?
I just floated over my head. Okay, guys, let's keep going.
There
You
you
don't need
go.
rock,
man.
you can just fling that carcass around.
Oh my god.
You could probably fling.
Improvise!
He's gonna miss Archer. Okay.
You could probably fling the wolf off if I make
Max,
good enough roll.
Delwyn, you're up.
Okay.
Maximilian's in front of you.
Of course he is. I am actually going to try and pull this off. This is going to be ridiculous, but I want to vault off of Maximilian's shoulders.
Roll me a dexterity.
Okay.
Please don't fail
That has
this.
happened.
Oh!
Oh, that's
You attempt
Really?
to bolt off of Maximilian's back, but you end up losing your balance and you fall. Roll me another dexterity to recover, to prevent yourself from falling. Oh, not quite. Delwyn starts falling, takes a nosedive, and she starts falling into the chasm.
Wait,
I'm like, what just happened? I just stood here.
like I
do
held on my
anything.
shoulder
George.
there for a
Hey,
second,
George.
but
Hey, George.
the wind kind of just shook the bridge while he just leaned on his
Lo-
shoulder.
yes, Leoden's probably
Hey, George, I was going to ask, how far away is she from the cliff face?
how far is she from the cliff face?
Or he, Delwyn, whatever. How
He-
far are they from the cliff face?
5,
Like,
I would
if we
say
were-
10 yards. Looks like 10 yards. It's 5 squares. 5 squares from the cliff face, so 10 yards. Why?
I had another crazy sort of adventurous idea. Depends on how
But-
strong. Depends on how strong Vicious Vic and Max are together.
Okay, well, this is a split second. I mean, Delwyn's falling. There's, like,
Okay, but the problem is it's not my turn.
it's not your turn.
well,
Maximilian,
like-
however, is holding his action. So
Yeah,
right
oh.
now, Delwyn's
You're very
only
good.
saving grace. Delwyn's only saving grace is to see if Maximilian can catch him before he falls to the chasm. That's the only thing
Yes.
left he's got.
Otherwise,
The question
otherwise
is,
that's a really crazy plan B.
should I?
Yes. The question is, should he?
Oh no, this is it. This is that moment.
He hears in his head, "Grab me, you fool!"
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was
Take
gonna
off
turn
your
around,
what?
reach out, and try to grab his hand
Roll
in
a
the fall.
roll a dexterity.
Okay.
This is your
That's my
third.
best.
This is Delwyn's third chance. If this doesn't work, he's fallen.
I've got a chance to save him too.
Let's see. Okay, bam.
Nope.
Ah, 11. Not really
Delwyn
good.
hurtles to the ground. You still have technically you still have a standard action left, Maximilian,
Wait,
if you
what
want to
happened-
take it.
What happened to Delvin?
Delwyn's falling to down the chasm.
Okay, I need to do my plan. Oh jeez.
Okay, I'm just gonna. It's like barely catches his arm, but can't hold on. Trying to grab with the other, and 16.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
the
is that?
heart
What is that? What are you trying to do?
It's Heartwood Shield reroll thingy, isn't it? Or
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Oh, that is?
It is. I was
Yeah.
thinking about doing another action, but I could
I'll just
reroll
do
that
it.
if he wants. I can reroll the reroll.
No, I think you needed to have remembered that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna veto that. No. You need to have remembered
Uh,
that.
Yeah, of course.
So what is that 16 for?
I was thinking, could I try and grab her again if I have another roll?
No, that was your chance. The first one was your chance. You have a standard
Okay.
action, but he's already away from your grasp.
Okay. Oh well then.
Plan B.
Well, it's been fun knowing you. Moving forward, one.
Yeah, that chasm was pretty deep.
Get back here!
All right.
I swear to God, if Leoden pins me to the side of a cliff face with an arrow, I'm just gonna be dangling there screaming. at him.
Delwyn, you are falling in midair. What are you gonna do? What are you doing?
Oh, you could do the. You could do.
It's a good question.
Well, we could think back to what happened the last time you were falling.
Now, the thing is, well, tell me what you want to do. Right now, your options are pretty slim at the moment.
Well, it worked once before, so let's activate blood magic.
All right. You're gonna attempt to activate blood magic.
I'm gonna have a soul
I'm
left
falling
after
off
this is
the cliff.
Well, Pauline, perfect time.
Where's that knife?
You attempt to use blood magic. You'll use the knife in order to try to save your life. Once again, you believe you're gonna have to lose half your full health, half of whatever your full health is. That's how much you're going to lose. So go ahead and lose that now, and hopefully that'll be enough. The only thing is, he's already saved you once from death, less than 24 hours ago.
Getting
So
really tired of your.
I know, you pretty much own me by now.
so
It's either
you
it's either
would.
that or a really crazy plan B. I have.
So I'm just warning you that there is a chance that your chances might have run out. So we'll see.
I will expend more health if I have to.
I still have a chance to try to catch you with telekinesis too, so this fails. God.
Vicious Vic looks over the bridge and he curses in Dwarven. And that's his turn. Lealden or Gwenail. Gwenail, you're up.
So do we know if that thing that she's trying to do work or something, or it's not her turn? Yeah, it's not her turn. So
He just stabbed himself and trying to cast blood magic. Do you want to wait and see if it worked?
no.
All right.
I know what I understand a little bit what you have to do to use this type of thing. So I'm going to roll to activate super telekinesis, levitate the telekinesis.
Go ahead.
To see if I can save him.
Is that enough? I think I said 17.
Ooh.
I think I said 17.
And it's a 1, so it's a miss.
What about with I'm
let's
still
go
in
to hell.
spirit healer mode.
I'm
Does
sorry?
that help any? I'm still in spirit healer mode technically. I never deactivated it.
So I think that technically gives you +2, right? Wait, how long does
Yeah.
Spirit Healer mode last for, though?
Still deactivated that.
Until you deactivate it or the end of an encounter.
Which it
As
was.
with all.
Oh, so I don't have my aura.
Oh wait, I thought it was like an
Okay.
insane.
Yeah.
It was, well, technically we did end the encounter.
I can
Yeah.
remove my aura as well, if you want.
Well,
So-
I can still spin an action to activate it too. I just didn't know it wasn't activated, so I can make a roll to see if I activate it.
Okay, but does that give you enough turns to... Can you activate it and then
I'll
cast a
check
spell?
the activation time.
Can you activate and cast a spell?
I don't know, but I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
you-
it might miscast. And that's
Either way, I have to spend my mana. I just the mana to cast that spell, even if I fail to do it. You said it was 7 mana.
Mhm.
Sometimes our cool stunts just don't pay off.
This is
If you,
true.
guys, if you guys believe in karma, I think after all the crap we just got out of in that last
I mean, you guys got out of some pretty hairy situations, so...
That's very
Sometimes your luck runs out.
true. Yeah, I mean, I tried. Charlie tried several times.
Yeah, it just...
And like, sometimes.
I've used up a third of my mana
Ray
already.
rolled two twos and a 1, 2 twos and a 1.
So.
Yeah,
how
the
long
activation
was
time.
it?
Yeah, he can actually activate it and cast a spell.
Okay.
An activate action is a minor action.
In that
and a spell is
case-
a major action.
In that case,
Alright, I'm pretty sure it's activated.
okay, in that case, it's a +2, so you can cast the spell. Now, here's the thing. Delwyn's fallen down this dark chasm. I want to make sure that you can actually see what you're targeting, that you can actually see what you're trying to cast a spell on. So now you have to make a perception roll.
Okay. It's a seeing roll, so I get a bonus to that, fortunately.
Yes, fortunately.
14.
That's enough. Okay. So,
Shiny gauntlet shimmer.
Gwenail, while he's being attacked by wolves and he's starting to freeze up, manages to catch you in midair. The problem is, he's starting to freeze up. So, if he is not able to maintain his concentration for too long, you're gonna fall again. So,
I can move him I probably can't move him as much as I'm lifting a person and whatnot, but I do have effective strength 8 right now, and I can move him.
You may be able to slow descent because there's the momentum of falling versus the strength of trying to push back up.
Yeah.
So,
you can probably slow the descent.
Okay, because
and then eventually you'd slow it to a stop, and then you'd be able to.
So I can move 27 feet and whatnot, so I think that's probably enough to slow to a stop. Would there be enough feet left over to help move back up a little bit?
27.
Also, I'm lifting someone, so I'm not sure. Maybe my speed is cut in half for moving people.
I mean, just to keep it simple, I'm gonna say you'll be able to slow his descent. Just to keep it simple. I don't think you'd be able to bring him back up.
Not yet.
Which is where crazy plan B comes into play.
You and your crazy plan B.
So I would
Actually,
say for
plan.
I would say you can slow his descent. Okay.
Okay.
And now
considering the scenario, I think that makes sense.
Roll.
I'm like,
roll a Constitution to try to stop the freezing effects, Brunel.
Constitution? Oh, well, fortunately, I have a +0 to that.
Because you drank, and yes, because ooh. I was gonna I was gonna say because you drank the concoction that that Vicious Vic gave you, you don't have a penalty to this roll. However, you still failed it with the 9, so you are now effectively slowed. You're effectively slowed right now, and you can only take 1 action in your next turn. If you fail again, you're gonna be frozen.
Okay, so while I'm doing that, I get on the ground so Maximilian can get past me easier.
You've
I
done
drop on the ground and kind of drop on the ground and start holding up my arms to try to hold him up as long as I can with telekinesis.
Okay. Lealden, you're up. Lealden, you're probably... Lealden, psychologically, you're getting flashbacks now.
Yes.
You just saw Delwyn fall into the chasm. You're probably not mentally...
Delwyn all of a sudden looks a lot like your mother.
All of a sudden.
Those long flowing hair.
Yeah.
No.
I can see this if this was yeah, if cinematically I can see I can hear the voices as you're like reliving the visions that you saw.
Lion King freaking
No, Simba.
No, I think at this point I think he would just snap.
He will snap and he'll cut down the bridge!
That's what I was thinking. Ah, the hell with it. They want me.
Actually,
He'll do the Indiana Jones and grab on his side of the bridge, cut it off and swing.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
That is a very bad idea.
No, but
Don't
something
ever take any ideas, I reckon.
No, but similar.
No kidding. I think a lot of them involve you falling.
Because I'm seeing my thinking.
You don't have much time to think. I'm gonna move on.
I look at the Vicious Vic. Vic. I'd rather just try to talk. I'm gonna say, just for again personal sake, that I'm going to end up dropping. I'll drop water skin because I'm panicking trying to find the thing I'm looking for.
Okay.
And water skin falls out of my pack into the.
Okay.
And I managed to unravel. I managed to get the rope that I had in it.
Okay.
And I just say, "Take this."
Okay, Vic will take it. He looks confused. He can easily do that because he didn't do much on his turn except curse, so he can do that.
And.
Or are you jumping?
Yep.
What is it with us and falling? Really ridiculous height.
Because this time, unlike what you
You guys are gonna kill yourselves. I mean,
shut up.
The same two people.
No, because this time, unlike she, who wanted to save me by jumping out, this time I'm going to wrap a rope around myself and jump off with that attached to me.
Okay, well that's gonna take time, Lealden. So if you want to wrap a rope around you, that'll take time.
The tables have
or I
turned.
could do a roll to see my dexterity, whatever.
Go ahead, roll dexterity.
Delwyn
How long
jumped off
does it
to
take
the
for
Archdemon
a
during the
human-
Archdemon fight, and now it's the other way around.
to reach terminal velocity.
It's
Oh,
9.8. It's 9.8 meters. It's 9.8 meters per second.
Lil
So how much, Charlie? How much would we say Delwyn weighs?
How much? I can tell you exactly how much. 153 pounds.
Okay. Velocity.
Okay.
Not
So
much
so
cheese,
Lealdon
that's
with a
fine.
14, you'll be able to tie this around your waist in one round. So you won't be able to do anything until your next turn. Archer.
Also, his descent should be cut in half because of the spell, so
Alright.
Oh, that's
bear
good.
that in mind.
So free fall. It occurs around. Oh, that was the one. Okay, negative
Nice.
G2.
Archer catches sight of Delwyn falling. He tumbles here near the edge of the cliff, takes out his arrow, fires towards Delwyn's direction. This is going to be a tough shot even for him, though. Really tough shot.
He's gonna hit him. He's just gonna like take him right in the
The
arm.
last thing
Oh,
I
he's got
need is to
90
take
ways.
more damage right now.
He you see him trying to fire an arrow towards Delwyn's direction, but Delwyn, the arrow whizzes by you. He wasn't able to make it that time. The wolves.
Someone do something. I cannot hold on much longer.
I'm just gonna toss you aside, man.
They're
I
just
mean it.
they're just like you
I'm on the ground,
Like you,
so you can
uh,
just go over me. I dropped
I
to the
gotta
ground
jump
for that
over you.
reason.
Maximilian, like you said,
I'm pretty sure I
they're
count
just
that
wolves.
where it's difficult terrain. Huh?
One of the wolves is going to be able to bite into Archer. Archer takes 9 points of damage, and he starts to freeze up.
Friggin' wolves.
Let me at them.
Someone hurt the dang wolves.
One right in front of Gwenail. Your defense again, Gwenail, is what?
17. But I am lying on the ground sideways to help make so he has better access. So does that go down any?
Prone targets.
Prone, which means it's easier for somebody to. I think prone means that they get a bonus to their attack roll, which means
And minus in melee. Minus in
if
range.
you were not
casting.
prone, I would have missed. Since you are prone, I hit.
Yep.
Nom,
Yeah.
nom.
Num num. You take
Oh no.
another
I look up at Maximilian. Thought this stand there. Hit him.
7 points of damage, 4 of which is penetrating cold.
Right. Okay, so you said 4, which is penetrating cold. So I take 4 points of penetrating cold damage.
Okay. Maximilian, now you're up.
Okay. Can I jump over Delwyn?
Delwyn or Gwenail?
Grenade, Delwyn.
Yeah, roll a strength.
Are you sure you want to jump
Are you sure you want to
me?
jump over
I'm hurtling to my
Delwyn?
death.
Okay,
Roll a
and-
strength. Go ahead and roll a strength.
Yeah,
Don't forget the +1 I gave you earlier.
Athletics. Whatever.
that's true. 10. Oh, I can re-roll.
Oh,
Good.
good.
First time I've used it in, like, ever.
There you go.
That's better.
Now, what would you like to do? Would you like to put yourself...
Actually,
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm just gonna jump over him with my sword over my head and try and smash the nearest wolf.
Okay.
If that's possible.
I think that might be possible. Roll an attack roll as you're doing this.
Is this a charge or just a normal attack
Normal
roll?
attack roll.
Alright, I'm right up.
Oh, please kill it. I could use the hit points.
You might be out of your range.
Yeah,
What is it? 22? It's a stunt.
Yes.
Stunt.
Roll for damage.
A big stunt.
You need this stunt. This is clutch.
Holy stunts.
I'm guessing frost damage doesn't do anything.
Probably not, but you know,
Might as well.
just tell me what you get and what the type.
Ah! 27!
That's gonna kill it. Doesn't matter if it resists plus that. Doesn't matter. It's dead.
Am I still freezing?
And I
you-
stand in front of Gwenail. I got you covered!
Delwyn,
Is it just me or is it getting colder?
you are suspended in midair. You're still you're still falling to the ground. It looks like you're about halfway between the bridge and the ground. It looks like you're still gonna take some damage, even though you're slowed. But you can do something else if you want. It doesn't look like anything has happened yet with your blood magic attempt.
Oh, come on!
Don't panic, don't panic. Panic!
Yeah, no
Because don't
kidding.
panic and someone's falling. I had a Hitchhiker's Guide flashback. Great.
Here, have a towel.
Yes. Let's see. A potted plant and a whale also began falling next to you.
Delvin, are you doing anything? Otherwise, I'm going to move on to Vic.
Alright, well, if that's not gonna work, then I need to grab something.
I don't think you have anything to grab, though. Is the problem. If you were falling on the near the edge of the cliff, you might be able to stop your fall and probably break your arm in doing so, but you would not.
I like my arms.
Yes.
Oh, well, I got nothing to lose. Dragon's blood. Let's do this now.
Okay.
I got nothing to lose. Do you need a little bit more power? Is that it?
So you take out the dragon's blood and you're
Screaming
gonna.
at nobody.
Are you trying to use that to cast your cast?
He's gonna drink it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
at that point.
Okay.
If you need my blood, then I'll boost my blood and you can stop lazing around like stupid
Oh,
little
valuable
things and help me.
resources.
All right. You drink the blood, and you start to drink the blood, and we'll see what happens on your next turn.
Of course.
Vic,
The suspense.
vicious Vic.
Your boat's dragon wings are made of blood. You
He's
fly
holding
back
on.
up.
He's holding on to the rope. Gwenail, you're up.
Alright, so make a roll to resist still.
Make a roll to resist. We'll see if you freeze before your turn starts. You might still make it. No. Gwenail, you freeze. That is your turn.
Sorry.
Lealden,
Delvin.
you're up. You have two of your party members just went out.
All of a sudden, I can feel myself dropping faster.
Yeah, now you're dropping. Now you start hurtling towards the ground again.
Okay, I'm going to shove Vic out of the way, or you know, I'm gonna vault over him.
Oh, come on.
You're vaulting over him into the chasm or onto the bridge on the other side.
onto the bridge in front of him to get closer to Delvin.
Okay, roll a dexterity or strength.
Don't fall in, please.
The minute Gwenail's
I
spell
got this.
fails, I have that Looney Tunes moment where I look down and I look up.
Yeah, imagine
Hold
that you
up
kind of
a
actually
sign
kind of
that's
float
like,
there.
oh crap.
Imagine for like a split moment you were floating there for a second, like oh thank God, and then I froze, and you went whoop.
Okay. So now I'm here.
Bridge of Doom.
So now I'm here,
If you weren't afraid of the bridge now.
and I look over the edge.
Screw the tomb of horrors.
Oh,
Did not expect this battle to go this way.
No, you never do you?
No, did not expect this to happen.
Last battle was practically seamless.
This?
They're wolves. You know what our biggest adversary is in this battle? The damn
Yep.
bridge.
Yes.
Ourselves?
Party versus the bridge.
Yes.
Bridge.
The archdemon? Eh. A rope bridge? Ah!
The bridge is
all
gonna
dying.
TPK us.
We need to get the archdemon afraid of the bridge. That's the secret to beating it. Have
Okay,
us fight the
Lealden,
bridge.
I need to know what you're doing.
I'm jumping out after her with the rope around me as a support rappel thingy.
Okay. You try to dive towards Delwyn. Use a dexterity.
Okay, I was gonna say the tone you're taking makes it seem like I'm just doing this for nothing.
It's summer vacation for you.
You have anything that can make you drop faster than...
Well, that's why I'm trying to see if he is able to make himself, you know.
I'm also taller than her.
And you're also heavier
You
than
are
him.
taller
You're also
than me.
heavier.
You're heavier.
So it's possible. I just want to see how well you roll. How well?
My fingers crossed.
Come on.
15. You
That's
might be able to
pretty
gain enough speed to reach him. We'll see.
So
I'm
how
reaching
far
out my
down
fingertips.
is Darwin at this moment? It's like
He's more than halfway. He's less than halfway to the ground.
how much rope do we have?
I don't think enough.
We can make it.
I don't think enough, but we'll see.
It's at this point where Leildon just reaches Delwyn and the rope snaps. Oh, and then our luck just goes from terrible to catastrophic.
No, sorry. I can see everyone is. What's going on? What happened?
Okay.
I'm still holding my.
Archer's still okay. He's going to. He's gonna take full defense against the wolves right now because there's not much he can do at this point. He's slowed. There really isn't much he can do. Wolves are gonna continue to try to bite him though. So Archer definitely looks like he has his hands full himself.
Archer in melee. Not the best.
No, not the best. One of them hits him.
Man. This doesn't bode well for our heroes.
Tune in next time on Avatar: Legend of Korra. I
His
didn't
voice
get.
was like perfect.
I didn't get that they added that in that series. They didn't have it in the first one. Now they have just the vaudevillian style narrator. Yes, a fine day for marrying.
Yep.
I absolutely love that.
I love that type of voice.
Yeah.
Defense.
Uh-oh, death approaches.
Maximilian.
What?
17.
And a skedaddle.
They might actually hit.
Ah.
No, actually, that one wasn't able to, but was close. Maximilian, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. And bam.
That'll
Can I
hit. Roll
just
for damage.
skirmish him off out of the way?
Yeah,
And lift him up. And
I'm gonna
out of my way.
say you throw it off the bridge, and that's your turn.
Wow.
You just
Let's gotta
kill
move
it with
forward
your
here.
sword and then you fling it.
Delwyn, it's at this point where you feel like you're about to hit the ground. You're about to hit impact on the ground, and time starts to slow down. I don't know if you've seen like in movies or on TV where everything, like your life begins to flash before your eyes and things begin to slow down. Then you see Gestiel appear before you, and again time is slowed down. So he's saying. He looks at his wrist as if he's checking something on his wrist, like maybe the time, and he says, It's been less than 24 hours! You need me help like this again?"
Yeah, I don't plan on making this a habit.
"You've got to realize there's consequences to calling me so often like this.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ready to take the consequences?"
Yep.
Very well. Very well then. He will clap his hands twice. You start to slow down. You'll hit the ground hard. You'll hear a crack and your leg shoots up in pain. And you lose as many hit points to be down to 2. You're down to 2 hit points left.
Okay.
You don't die, but your leg is now. You feel like something definitely is not right with your leg. It's in a very bizarre angle. And you hit the cold ground.
So you basically sold all our souls to Satan now?
We're all in it together now.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly
Gwinnell.
what I did.
So,
The mist-
if I want to
At
slow them
that
down,
point,
I've got a question,
everybody
though.
hears it. Oh
Yes,
my
Gwinnell?
I'm curious. You said that when I slowed him down, that would reduce the damage, and he's down to 2 HP.
Yeah,
after
but
that?
you froze, so your spell stopped. And
Yeah, I know, but you said even though because when I stopped him, it would still take less damage at where he was at earlier. I remember you saying that. Where you're at right now, being a little bit less than halfway on that, you could drop it, but you would not be in a good place.
Yeah, he would have taken
So
a lot
I
more
feel like
damage.
it just sounds like that one should have a little bit more health than that, because then I feel like I mean, I know I gave it more time.
It's the chasm is really deep. Like,
He would have taken a lot more damage.
He would have
if
taken
not
a
for
lot
the fact
more.
that he pretty much just
Yeah.
gave like all of his blood.
this is a really deep chasm. This is a chasm that you're not meant to survive a fall from at all. So,
Bloody chasm. Okay.
Gwenail,
I'm frozen. Yes.
yes, you're frozen. So you actually, none of you would see this.
I saw
Not
my
even,
spirit.
not even me who's jumping out after her.
Does Aveline help?
None of you would see this. This is really interesting. Although Archer
Whoa,
might.
what's going on here?
So, you guys. So Logan, you while you're falling down the chasm, you see Delwyn hit the ground. You hear a large crack. Delwyn probably screams in pain.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh son of a bitch.
And it looks like, but you see this purple mist surrounding him, and after he lands, the purple mist zoops. The purple mist flies off, passes you, and goes back up the rope. Are you following it? Or are you following it? Are you looking back up towards the mist as it passes?
I'm looking back up. Yeah, of course. Like,
Roll a perception, please. I want to see if you can catch this.
okay.
Wow.
15.
Stunt.
That's a stunt. All right, you can have advantageous positioning.
Okay.
Lealden, you see the smoke go up the rope towards Vicious Vic, and it goes up through his nostrils. And Vicious Vic kind of shakes it like, what was that? What just happened?
I knew it! I knew it! I don't know this.
So this thing's about. So out of character, this thing's about to possess him.
No, probably not. But if you've been paying attention to other clues within other videos, you probably know what that means.
I'm also new to Dragon. Also, please consider I'm still the newbie of Dragon Age.
It's nothing to do with Dragon Age.
It has nothing to do
Nothing
with
to
that.
do. It has to do with whether or not you were paying attention with this campaign since the very beginning. What's been going on? I've been dropping really subtle hints.
Yeah.
Was trying to see if
Okay.
anyone would catch it.
Okay. Shit.
I think I've used purple mist in many cases, including with you,
For
Lealden.
Delwyn, that Max didn't see that.
In the back of my mind, I was secretly hoping it wasn't related.
Also, I'm afraid my mind. I'm legitimately after this recording's over, I'm gonna have one of you guys like explain it to me, like not just legitimately, like because it seems like something that maybe Leland might be able to figure out, but literally my
Lealden.
mind is just. I can't remember anything.
Logan.
I can't remember anything specific.
Lealden, let's go back just so maybe it'll hit you. Let's go back to session number 1. Session number 1.
Wait, no, that's right, because the thingy that broke.
In your hands,
That was
purple mist.
yes.
That was purple
Okay.
mist. I described it as
But
purple
that
mist.
was- I remember that much.
And when it zipped around, do you remember which direction it was going towards?
My nose.
Nope, didn't go towards your nose.
When it was swirling with mist.
The mist, just before you hurtled through time, the mist went towards the direction. I'm not sure if I specified this, but if not,
I
I'll.
don't think so. I just remember like it just swirled around me. Poof.
Oh, that's true. I'll let you guys. Let me leave a little bit of mystery, but I think I've said too much. If you guys go back to the details of session number 1, you might start putting some two and two together.
I know.
I've got it. Yeah.
They've all got it.
I'll ask them after the session because legitimately I.
It's all coming together.
Okay, hold on.
You crafty bastard. Rob.
He's a good GM.
All right. So you end up the rope finally.
Listen to a message.
The rope finally goes. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
I was talking to Logan.
Okay. The rope finally gets taut as you are basically bungee jumping over the bridge, and you are, I would say, 2 stories from the ground at this point. Lealden. 2 stories from the ground.
Yeah, probably.
So you're just hanging.
Most likely it'd be like because I really should have
Yeah.
just jumped over without.
I would say that you
Most
take some damage from that.
Most likely.
Because
He takes damage as he
Broken
just
rib.
hears the echo in the chasm of like a long string of profanities.
yes, 6 points of damage.
Okay, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Archer got this. Don't worry. You guys just stand back and fall off the bridge for all I care.
Well, then you can just hang around.
I think
Maximilian.
I'll just chill on the ground over here.
Maximilian, as soon as you toss the wolf over the bridge, the other wolves start to grow frightened at you, and they actually will disengage and start to leave. If you want to try to attack them, you're welcome to, but
Nah, it's okay. It's wildlife.
they disengage. Gwinnell,
Don't worry,
Gwinnell,
guys,
so
taking a break.
yeah, so it looks like let me see if Archer starts to freeze himself. Actually, no, he succeeded on his check, so he doesn't freeze. However, it looks like Gwinnell is a little worse for wear, and Delwyn probably is a little worse for wear. Well, you don't know what happened to Delwyn.
Probably dead.
Actually, Maximilian is hearing in his head a string of
That's true.
profanities.
You hear in his head a string of profanities, probably a scream, which probably indicates that Delwyn's not dead yet.
How did he survive? Yeah.
I did what? What?
You helped me figure out what's going on.
Yes,
with
okay.
Miss stuff. Anyway,
Maybe the people at home will be able to put 2 and 2 together.
we're not going to say it because
Yes.
it's mystery and whatnot. But
Yeah.
Oh, did my thing not tell you? Did you not see my message?
I saw there was
the people,
I saw
the people
I
at
saw,
home.
no, what I'm saying, and right, I saw your message, and I knew that was like a key element, but it's like kind of like having the equation where I have that's a number, but I still don't know if it's plus, minus, subtract, multiply. It was a piece of the puzzle, though, so thank you. And so long as all the players, as long as all the cast members know what the script is, we can let the people viewing it at home leave
Figure
that
it
up to them. I just wanted to at least make sure I figured it out. Something. Anyway, let's go back.
Back to the top. Okay, so back on the bridge, Maximilian.
I took 6 damage.
Yes, you took 6 damage. Back to the top of the bridge, Maximilian. So Archer seems to be okay. Gwinnell is frozen, and Vicious Vic looks confused, and he has a rope in his hands. He calls out, "Why am I holding this rope? It's heavy."
Don't let go of the rope.
Okay, sheesh.
God.
Uh,
And then, but Delwyn's still at the bottom of the.
Yeah, we're dealing with the top. We're dealing with the top of the bridge right now. Gwinnell, Maximilian, what are you going to do?
I'm going to walk over the bridge, past this frozen thing.
Okay. Just kick it out of the way.
Yeah, whatever.
Steps on its leg.
As I'm going, I'm just gonna call down to Delwyn. Are you okay? What happened?
I'm alive. That's about all I can say right now.
I also am alive still. Just kind of
I'm gonna take help Vicious Vic and pull Leon.
Vicious Vic says, "What blazes are you doing down there?"
Oh, question I ask myself every morning when I look in the mirror.
You are able to pull up Lealden. Meanwhile,
Okay, Leo?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm fine. I think Darwin is alright too, which is good.
All right. Well, I don't know about that.
Where is
We'll see.
Delwyn anyway?
Well, down
I
that.
kind of just glance down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you find it kind of strange that Vicious Vic's asking these questions?
So you can't remember.
I wasn't there, so I don't know what he knows. So.
Wait,
Lealden might
Didn't-
find it strange that he doesn't
Yeah.
remember.
you just. No, remember, I handed you the rope and you were you cursed when Dylan fell, and
I did? Why don't I...
yeah.
He looks very confused. Okay.
And then he fell, and of course we all panicked. I went out, and he seems to be all right. I can only assume for the best.
What happened to the
Oh,
scholar?
then.
He asks.
Oh yeah, Gunnell, how is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that was he. Oh yeah. I think he's laying on the ground over there.
Yeah. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. It was bitten by a wolf.
And then some purple mist, and wait, wolf?
Hmm.
Is he?
Let's go check on him. Actually, check on Gwinnell. I'm gonna talk with Archer.
Step over Quinn-Hale.
Oh, sorry.
Great, if that's scars.
Alright, well,
I just like
Leilden,
how-
are you gonna try to roll a healing check to see if you can determine what you need to do to revive Gunnell?
Okay. If this is like the Pokemon movie and I just have to cry, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be.
If you roll a 3, then you know that healing Gunnell requires throwing him off the bridge. If you roll a 3. Don't roll a
It
3.
worked for Darwin. Let's save it. Okay, wait. So, what is a healing check-in?
Cunning.
Cunning.
Technically, Ice Spirit Healing is still on. I'm wondering what the effect of a frozen person with a spirit bound to me looks like and whatnot. I'm not sure if she could try to reach out or anything at all.
I think you're fine. You're not taking any more damage. 11?
Yeah.
You probably think that maybe warming him up somehow will help? Maybe?
Shut up!
Like a frozen person.
That was my brain right now. Sorry.
Sorry.
Can you...
Can Aveline give him a glint of inspiration?
If she feels that he needs it, I think he's okay.
I don't know, I just wanted to confirm one that as soon as he knows for sure. Yeah, warm him up.
Which is what I said. You feel like you need to warm him up somehow.
To which I said, Vic, flask.
Flask?
Don't booze on me.
Yeah, he'll give you the flask. Are you trying to give some to Gunnell?
Yes, and I just now realized is the ice frozen over his mouth.
No.
Okay.
You will pour the concoction down Gunnell's throat. After a few seconds, Gunnell, you start to revive. The color starts to come back to his cheeks. You feel a little, slightly tipsy though. Slightly tipsy, but you're alive.
Gunnell, you're alive.
Yep.
I have never been so happy for a man to pour alcohol down my throat.
Nothing that a little ale can't fix, he says, as he takes a swig. You missed the fun.
Darwin. Is Darwin alright?
He's alive.
I feel like anytime the words Darwin and alright are used in a sentence, the cavern just echoes, ah, shit, damn it.
He's
Oh,
Darwin.
wait.
He's okay.
I think I hear him. Darwin, can you hear me? You are a moron.
Leave the vaulting to me.
Archer.
Archer looks towards
Such
Maximilian.
nice friends we are
He's-
yelling down to.
He was looking over the edge of the cliff when you approached him. As
We need to find a way down there. Can you see any way to reach him?
he looks around. He walks over.
We have 2 things of rope. Can I get us down? Well, probably
It
won't.
looks
Does anyone
like
else have rope?
this side of the cliff. He walks over here. It looks like it's not as sheer. It's still going to require someone with a decent enough strength to climb down without falling. But if the person does fall, it's less likely that they'll fall to their death. It's more likely that because it's not as sheer, they might fall a story at most before it breaks their fall.
Archer, here, take my sword and shield. I'm going down.
Okay?
Hold on, let's tie some rope to you for safety, just in case you do fall.
I'll be alright.
Bloody hell.
Roll a strength check, Maximilian.
Alright.
You still have my +1.
How long does that work?
Or not, maybe. Actually, that's a good point. I mean, technically count as over, so hold on.
Let me see. It might have a certain number of rounds, in which case it
Yeah.
would still work until it was
So
do.
and
The fun part will be getting back up
Until
again.
the end of the encounter.
Yeah, so bam!
15.
First roll. I don't know how many rolls you want, but...
Okay, that's enough. You take your time, and you will eventually, it takes about 10 minutes for you to reach the bottom. Around roughly 10 minutes. You will walk toward, you see Delwyn. His leg is on a very bizarre angle. As you're walking towards him, you pass by what appears to be graves. There's like graves and like a makeshift headstone, and it actually looks like there's some flowers on the graves.
Where are they?
Bottom.
I had to...
The bottom of the bridge.
Oh, are we following them down there?
You didn't tell me you were. Maximilian's down there.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Maximilian just started scaling the hill, scaling the mountain.
Yeah. I make a mental note, then I move up to Delwyn.
we could tie the rope to you, and you can go down as well if you think your character would. Probably.
I think my rope only goes 20 yards.
It's not as long of a drop though, so that's what Art was saying.
Just like Coco.
If you want to climb down, Leilden, you'll have to make a strength check, a climbing check.
I'll try it.
While you're doing that, Maximilian and Delwyn. Maximilian, you reach Delwyn, and he looks horrible.
By the maker.
What
You're
happens
alive?
What happens if I have a
Yeah.
perk again?
Don't know how I managed that one. Ah, this hurts. Oh, this hurts so bad.
Does not look good. I've seen some bad wounds in my days. I kneel down beside him.
What do I do if I have the training thing? If I have the focus?
You get a +2.
+2.
We need to get you to the scholar. This looks bad.
I'm climbing.
Yeah, it'll take you longer,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here in raspberry jam. Of course it's bad! Ah!
Okay, and it's gonna get worse. Okay,
Oh,
just
God.
scream if you need to. And I'm gonna.
I think he's been doing that.
Alright, but you're gonna hear it double.
so you're picking up Delwyn,
Yeah.
and as soon as you pick him, as soon as you move him, Delwyn, like this pain just shoots up through you. You lose another hit point of damage.
Ah, be careful!
Oh god.
Maximilian, he screams so much, you feel like roll a healing check,
Turn
Maximilian.
off blood magic.
Sorry, what?
Roll a healing. Roll me a healing check.
That's a cutting. All right, here we go. Bam, bam. 17.
Maximilian, after that one attempt to pick him up, you believe that attempting to move him without properly healing him will probably do more damage.
Okay, so I put him down. You're too badly wounded. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine! Ah.
At this, Leilden, it's at this point that you reach the bottom, and you'll see Maximilian and Delwyn there, and you'll pass by what appears to be a grave of some sort with flowers, a makeshift grave with flowers.
I am not a healer, so
What is going on down there?
We could use your help down here.
Get down here.
I am not a good climber, but I'll be down as soon as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to see if I can
Oh, we're
try to
over
climb
there.
down and
Okay, thank you.
amplify it with telekinesis to help myself fall slower.
When in doubt, telekinesis.
Okay?
Don't worry, Delwyn. Good Nail will be here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried.
Okay,
I'm fine.
I'm pretty sure I nailed that one. Um,
There it, oh, there it is.
You're good. You're very good.
yep, I have a spell stun too. Actually, I fly down. I go, I'll be down there soon.
You Magneto your way down. He goes down and he's like, you know how Magneto has like the metal things spinning around him? He's got like these rocks like spinning around him like
When he
like
when
an
he
atom.
when he lands on when he lands on the snow, like a little like bubble of the snow like disappears. He lands.
Yes.
Oh, and then to ruin it because my character was this frozen, pulled out a handkerchief. Hi guys.
See, majestically comes down and then he sneezes.
Just like a Pokemon.
I'm gonna use my spell. I'm gonna use my other spell stun to cast another spell to heal everyone that needs damage because I have group heal.
Group heal. So
So-
everyone heals.
I'll roll now for group heal.
Hope you're well.
I'm not wounded. Okay, so
I'd
You don't
help.
have to take it. That's 9 damage. That's a start.
Oh, yeah, it's a start.
That was good for me too, so that's part of the reason I did it. Alright, so I'm down here. Okay. Where is everybody? There it is.
So I'm going to also while they're taking care of that, because I'll need to. Can I investigate the graves?
Yeah, you can investigate the graves. You go over towards the graves. They are unmarked, but it looks like someone went through the trouble of burying something here. You look at the flowers next to the graves. The flowers look relatively fresh, like they were placed there within the past 3 days. Relatively fresh. The question is, this is a really bizarre place for a grave. Why would anyone in their right mind even know that this grave was here in the first place?
Placing two, and when you say it like that, I'm now placing 2 and 2 together of both questions in this mystery. But I feel like I should. God, no, that'd be disrespecting the dead to file in a grave. I can't do that. I need to know if it's.
What are you... Well, right now, Maximilian probably is noticing Lealden looking at the graves, and he looks troubled. What does Lealden look like? Does he look...
I am like, hand on my head, just kind of like looking down, because again, as you're already hearing me say, I'm having this internal struggle because I want to. Part of me would like to know that it's not true.
Okay?
I'm just gonna leave Delwyn with Gunail
Mm-hmm.
and move over to Lee. Hey, Lee, what's going on with you?
Yeah. I just was these graves. It's rather odd for them to be down here.
It's a strange place for a grave, yes?
35 additional damage.
I mean, to fall down here, we just seem understandable, but for someone to go to the trouble of doing this, that's...
Look. Fresh flowers. Last thing I thought I'd see here.
Exactly. It's... Just throwing all caution to the wind now, I would sort of like collapse on my knees and like kind of like move up to one of them. I'll say the one on the right. And begin very, very gently moving some of the snow away from the most headrest area.
real quick cut.
Mm-hmm.
I made an actual medicine roll instead of a healing roll now.
Mm-hmm.
To help heal them. I got a 13 total.
Okay.
I didn't roll very well, so try to cast up, patch up the leg and stuff.
You can set the leg.
Clean up the blood.
So, Gunail, you can set the leg. You can heal. You will be able to use your healing magic to heal Gunail to full hit points. But it's not going to be enough to actually repair the bone because it's broken. His leg's broken.
Mm-hmm.
As a spirit healer, though, I will allow you to spend a lot of time and energy to speed up the healing process, but it's going to require a lot of mana. You probably will need to spend the night in this general area in order for you, because you're probably going to be focusing a lot of your healing magic on Delwyn's leg throughout the night. You probably won't get much sleep at all.
I'm also using my expert skills as a regular healer that I've acquired as well to help knit the leg and stuff and help speed up and help this process go along easier with the spirit magic.
That's fine.